Hello, hello, and welcome back to Something to Noodle On. I'm your host, Mac.
And I'm Hannah. We're average 30-somethings exploring the complex questions that keep us awake at night.
Lately, we've been covering some heavy topics and wanted to take a break to do something a little different. So we decided to browse Reddit and found some interesting scenarios from strangers on the internet, wondering if they were the asshole in these situations.
I know we all have been the asshole at some point in our life, but let's be the judge and jury on this week's Something to Noodle On.
Ooh, you said it. Okay, y'all, we're gonna give these submissions like the anonymity, the anonymity, whatever the word is.
Don't know many.
we don't know them because we want to protect them. But these are true Reddit stories as far as true comes from Reddit. We don't know. All right, y'all. This one is called, Am I the Asshole for Not Giving My Parents Half of My Lottery Winnings?
Ooh.
Crazy. Okay, let's see what happened. I won approximately 4 million euros, which, y'all, I did the Googling. That's about 4.6 million US dollars. All right. They won that earlier this year from the lotto. Currently, the money is diversified into several index funds. These are grown-up words. Okay. I was planning on giving them 750,000 euros. That's about $871,000 and some change, right?
Yeah.
As a thank you. But when I mentioned that as a counter offer, they got mad and started calling me selfish. I'm 19, male. Okay, wow.
Okay.
My parents are 49 male, 47 female.
Okay.
Without going into too much detail and making this longer than necessary, I only waited a week before I told my parents. They were excited, and so was I. It was all going fine until they started talking about the money as if it was theirs. They were talking about retiring, going on holiday, buying a boat, a new car, traveling the world. I asked them how much they expected to have. Stone cold face, they said half.
Oof.
I understand that with giving half, having 2 million euros, which is 2.3 and some change USD left, is already enough. But why should they be entitled to that? I know they're my parents and we've had a great relationship. To me, 750,000 euros, which if we remember is $871,000 in US, seems like it's enough as they already have their own savings and paid off mortgage. So am I the asshole for refusing to give my parents half of my winnings?
Oof. Boy.
Well, like literally, boy, he's 19.
Well, literally, boy, child. But, I mean...
He's just a baby.
He's just a baby. But he's an adult, technically, right? I mean, that quote
Yes.
quotes, right? So, I guess we got to get into it, right? Like...
I think he's not the asshole here. I think the parents are the asshole, right?
I'm gonna agree with you on this one, actually, because them just talking and instantly assuming that they get half, that's super toxic and not okay. Like the fact that like they're just assuming they're gonna get that money because we raised you, that's
Well, like, okay, I'll play devil's advocate.
Okay.
We both agree.
Yeah.
So devil's advocate, y'all don't come at me in the comments. Like, I agree, parents are the asshole. But what if the parents are like, yeah, but we raised you. We housed you. We gave you clothes. We are helping you go to college. We bought you a car, you know, like assuming they're like full middle class parents, right? Like he said they have a good relationship, a good life, whatever. So sounds like their parents have retirement. They have all that stuff. He's putting stuff in index funds. Like he sounds like they know what they're doing with money.
Right.
So, but if the parents are like, hey, we spent money.
Yes, I will counter this as a parent.
Okay.
And give you my opinion on that.
Okay. I like this.
As a parent, it's my responsibility to house you and feed you and help you with college if needed, because that is my job as your parent.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that
I signed up for that.
I signed up for that by having you. So it is not your responsibility to pay me what I am quote unquote owed. That's not fair.
I agree with that.
So to me, I think him even offering what he's offering is absolutely incredible. Like that.
It's generous. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Super generous. Like I jokingly, but not joking, told my mom, I was like, if I ever win the lottery or make fuck you money, like I'll pay off your house and like buy you a second house in Curacao, because that's her favorite like vacation spot.
That's
but like
super sweet.
Super sweet. And also to buy a house in Curacao, it's like 50,000 USD. Like I'm not joking. That shit's cheap as fuck. Like, it's like America in the 40s, you know.
Damn.
So
yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, that's generous. I mean, and you wouldn't even, I mean, that to me, like if I won the lottery today, I would also offer to pay off houses, but that's about as far as that goes.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
You're not getting vacation. You're not getting a boat. Like maybe a new car, but my mom just bought a new car, so she doesn't need a newer car, you know? So no.
So no, I don't think this person is the asshole for telling them, no, I'm not giving you half of my winnings.
Yeah, because $871,000 is a lot of money, and their parents already have retirement, you know?
Yeah, well, and they already have their house paid off, is what they said.
Yeah, house paid off, retirement's all ready to go. They're in their upper 40s. They got 15 years left. If they're like, I don't know if Europe is like America, where it's like 62, 65, you know.
Probably not. They probably live forever.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Their bread is better than ours. All right. Well, that's settled. Law and Order sounds. Parents are the asshole.
Agreed. Okay, so this one's titled, Am I the Jerk for Telling My Friends to Stop Helping at My Place Unless I Ask? Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, I, 32, male, live alone, and I'm kind of particular about my apartment. Not in a spotless museum way, more like I need to know where my stuff is. I've got a small entryway table where my keys go, meds in one kitchen cabinet, socks in the top right drawer, that kind of boring system, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A couple weeks ago, I mentioned to my friend group that I've been overwhelmed lately and my place was a mess. Two of my friends, late 20s, early 30s, offered to come over and help me do a reset. I said yes.
Good friends.
Yeah. I genuinely appreciated it. Okay. They show up with coffee, music, the whole we got you vibe. Nice. At first, it was great. We bagged trash, broke down a pile of boxes I've been avoiding, and I even felt lighter. Then it got weird. I stepped into the bathroom for like 3 minutes and came back to them swapping things around. They moved my pantry stuff into different cabinets, so it makes more sense, in quotes. Put my daily meds into a cute basket on an open shelf where anyone can see it.
Ugh.
And relocated my keys to a hook by the door I do not use because it swings and hits the wall. They also decided my nightstand was cluttery and put half of it in a random drawer in my desk. I asked where my charger went and got, relax, it's in a better spot now. I tried to laugh it off in the moment because I didn't want to be ungrateful. After they left, I spent an hour hunting for stuff and putting it back. I texted them the next day, hey, thanks again, but please don't rearrange my place like that. It stressed me out. One friend replied, we were trying to help. Sorry you're so controlling.
Yeah, sorry. We don't like that.
We don't like that at all. Okay. The other said I made it awkward and that they won't help me again if I'm going to nitpick. That's not what I want. I just want help to be, you know, what I asked for. Now I've told them a hard rule. If you're at my place, don't move or organize anything unless I specifically ask you to. If you want to suggest something cool, tell me, but just don't do it. They're acting like I slapped their hand away. And one of them said I'm punishing kindness and being a jerk about it. So am I the jerk for setting that boundary even though they meant well?
This goes both ways. Like,
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I totally get, like, don't fuck with my shit, right? Like, this person, I don't know them, Avi, but it sounds like they have a little bit of OCD, you know?
Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit of OCD. They have a system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe even ADHD, right?
Ooh,
because us ADHD girlies love our routines, and this is where my keys go, and this is where this goes, and don't move it. Otherwise, I literally don't know where it is. You could move my keys to a different counter, and if it's not on the little white shoe thingy where I always leave them, I have no idea where my keys are. Like, just no idea. Even though they're on the counter, like 10 feet away, you know?
Or like the controlled chaos. Like, you know where stuff is within that chaos a little bit too.
Yes, exactly. So when things just start like breaking down and you're like, I need help to get to that level of like, we're breaking down boxes, like I need my friends to come over and help get my life in order, you know? That's a level of like, you have to give your friends grace because I think they mean well, you know, in that moment.
Yeah. I like that he reached out and was like, hey, I do appreciate your help, right? I don't like the friend's response.
I agree. Like them saying you're being controlling, you made it awkward. That's why I thought maybe OCD is like, you're so controlling. Like that's not something you say at one time. That's like a repeat behavior that makes you say that to somebody, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, there could have been a better response. I feel maybe like on both ends too, of like, hey, shoot, you're right. I'm really sorry. Or like when the guy, because he was a 32, what did he say? 32 male, right? So he lives alone. Yeah. So he obviously has a routine that he likes and things need to be a certain place. So yes, I do believe that might be a little borderline OCD there. But the fact that his friends were like, don't worry about it, it's in a better spot now. Like,
I don't like that.
I don't like that. Like that to me is like teasing, maybe like purposeful misplacing stuff like that.
Oh,
that to me is almost like, haha, don't worry about it, we got you. But at the same time, it's like, no, you don't have me, right?
Yeah, well, like, there's a huge difference in, like, okay, I'm going to help you straighten up and do the dishes and, like, pick up all the towels and do some laundry. And we're going to reorganize your entire pantry because it's better this way.
Right.
Like,
but I do feel like the person should be involved. Like, that should be a question of, hey, is this okay if we put this here or this here?
100%.
Like, how do you want this arranged? Like, there should be involvement in that instead of just taking the lead.
Yeah, that's all. Like, every movement is a conversation. We're like, hey, I'm going to tackle the living room. Is there anything that you don't want me to do? You know?
Yeah. Like, if I'm going to go, if like, for instance, if you like reached out and was like, oh my God, help me. I'd be like, I'm there. Let me get a flight.
No.
And then
that,
like,
no.
But I would do the same thing of like, what do you not want me to touch? Like, what do you need me to leave alone? And what do you actually need help with?
Right.
Because then that sets up a respect and that boundary of like, I understand you need help in this moment, but I don't want to overstep.
Agreed. Yeah.
So
yeah, I think the friends overstepped. Yeah, punishing kindness, not quite fair.
It also depends on like how honest he is about being what he said back to them too. Like what?
Yeah, I feel like there's always like your side, my side, and the truth, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he said it differently in so many words.
Maybe, and then they took it a different way
on the internet.
Yeah, maybe that too. I don't know. I mean, to me, if we're just like bringing down the hammer, I would say he's not the asshole in this one.
Not the asshole. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Like, while I do agree that if you're going to have people over and they're offering help, like moving, for example, like your friends are coming over, they're helping you move. That's a big ask, you know?
It's a big ask. I agree.
Especially like y'all, we're in our 30s. Like, I'm not fucking helping you move. Like, you have money now, hire
someone.
You know?
Yeah.
So if I'm helping you move, don't fucking come at me when I put shit in boxes and you're like, don't put it in that box. Like, I'm helping you. I'm doing you a favor. Fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm helping you clean your home, so whatever. But, like, I wouldn't just move my friend's shit around, you know? Like, I would straighten up, but I wouldn't be like, I'm going to put the remotes here because it looks cuter. Like, I'd be like, yo, where do you keep your remotes?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, not the asshole. Mm-hmm. Judge sounds. It's happening.
Dun dun.
This one's titled. This is interesting. I already like where it's going, but I haven't read this one yet. Mm-hmm. Am I the asshole for wanting to pick out my own birthday gift?
Ooh.
All right. I will be 30 years old in about a week, and I don't have a ton of disposable income right now. My dad kindly and randomly just sent my wife and I $200. So I bought myself a book that I have been wanting that cost $60 that I didn't think I would be able to get for my birthday. And I asked my wife not to get anything else so we could save the rest of the money. She took this as an insult and said that picking out my own gift ruins the point of a present. She's angry and waiting for me to apologize, but I'm not sure if I'm really in the wrong.
Oof. I have some thoughts on this one.
Okay. Let's hear them. Lay it on me.
All right, here we go. My husband loves getting gifts himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand where the wife is coming from, but I don't think that she should be as angry as she is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, while I might get upsetty spaghetti at my husband because he gets his own gifts, and then I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to get you then?
Yeah.
Right? I don't necessarily know if it ruins the present, but it makes it hard, or it makes it like, if gift giving is like your love language, then I could see how that would be a little more upsetting, right? But if you haven't expressed that to your partner or significant other or whatever, then how would they know?
So we're going to take it back to the past, right?
Okay.
I have been in a relationship where, okay, we're going to take it back way into the past, and then the middle past, and then to the current. Okay.
Right. Okay.
In my younger years, I had been in a relationship where we told each other exactly what we wanted, and then that's what we got, because I'm like, hey, this is what I want, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And then I went into another relationship where I was like, hey, how do you want to do Christmas? And they were like, oh, it's a surprise. And I'm like, wait, what? It's a surprise? I'm like, but how do you know what I want?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you're just going to get what I get you.
Oh.
And I am somebody that I do not like clutter. Ooh. I do not like random shit. Okay. Don't get me random shit. I don't want it. So I want what I want, and I want specifically what I want. So if I say, so I got to the point where I was like dropping hints because like I wanted what I wanted.
Right.
However, he got the hints, but he didn't get the right one because it wasn't the exact one I wanted. It was just a thing that I want, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm like kind of disappointed because it's not exactly what I wanted. And he's disappointed because I don't like the gift, right?
Right.
I did like the gift, but it's just like this whole thing, right? And then now in the present, I'm like, how are we going to do presents? And it's like, oh, just send me a link to what you want, you know? So I'm like, cool, I'm going to get exactly what I want, you know? On the other hand, I also like surprises. So like, yes, I'll tell you what I want, but also like pay attention to me and then just get me things that you think I would like.
Right.
That's not just random shit.
Right.
Like I want there to be surprise. I like when I'm surprised.
Yes, that's fair.
That's my story about gift giving.
So I don't think he's the asshole in my opinion, but I don't think, did he tell her that he's going to buy the book? Or, I mean, he could have been like...
well, no, he said that he didn't think he was going to be able to get it. So is that saying that he didn't think his partner was going to get it for him? Or he didn't think that she was capable of getting it?
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Is it a rare thing?
Right. Like, is he the only one that has access to this? I mean, this one feels like, to me,
But also, well, why not just send her the link? Be like, hey, I want this.
Why not? Hey, I want this. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because now, because my husband and I have definitely talked about this too. Is like, listen, I know you're more than capable and willing to buy yourself Christmas gifts, right? Just send me the link of what you want, and then I'll just get it and wrap it and just act surprised. You know?
Oh my God, thank you.
Wow, so amazing.
I love this.
But then it's like, I don't know, I have a bad memory, so I'll tell him these things and I'll send him links, and then I actually forget that I sent him links. So it is more of a surprise. You
actually are surprised.
Yeah, I actually am surprised. So
that's so cute. I love that.
But I don't know. What do you think?
Ah, man. In this instance, I'm just reading it again. My dad kindly sent them $200. So, and then spent $60 getting himself a gift. I get myself gifts too. So it's like, this is my birthday. But I specifically will get stuff for myself that I know that my partner is not going to get me. Like, it's just like, I already know that it's not going to happen. So I just had an epiphany.
Okay.
Not the asshole. Reason. Daddy sent his son $200 for his birthday, right?
Ah, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Boom. Done. That's it. There it is.
And then
that was Daddy's money to you.
Yeah, and the fact that he's like, let's save the rest for something like for the two of us instead. That's nice.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's like if you're married, what's yours is mine, maybe? I don't know.
Meh.
I'm not married. I don't know think about that life.
I would say, like, if my mom sent me money, I would want to spend it on something together. But I would not expect that from my husband. Does that make sense? So, like, if they send him money specifically, I'd be like, that's all you, baby. You do what you want with that. And then if he's like, oh, I want to do something together, then I'd be like, cool. But, like, just because I have a certain expectation does not necessarily mean that I'm projecting that expectation onto him. So not the asshole.
Yeah. I'm saying not the asshole.
Okay.
Not the asshole. I think wifey should use her money to get him a gift and not his daddy's money that daddy gave to his son. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not the asshole. Judge sounds.
Judge gavel.
This one.
This next one.
This one's interesting. This is a title, okay? Mm-hmm. Don't judge by the title. Let us read you the story.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for lying to my wife? Don't judge, about the length of my work trip. Stop judging. To avoid a vacation with the in-laws.
Judged. Sorry. No, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to break it down for y'all. My wife, 31, female, and her family, my in-laws, have a 5-day long vacation in July. It was at an Airbnb that everyone, my wife, her siblings, her spouses, and her parents stayed in. Ugh, I actually hate that for him. Okay. Anyways, I, 34 male, happened to have a work trip in the same week as the vacation.
Okay.
But it was only 2 days long. So technically, I could have gone for the last few days of the vacation. Here's the thing about my wifey's family. Oof. They're very rowdy. Very's in caps, y'all. They yell to communicate, get drunk together often, have no respect for each other's privacy, and ask very invasive questions. Oof. Okay, sidetrack. This reminds me of my friend's family, and they're Italian, and they're just like really loud and like, so in my mind, I'm like, are you Italian? Okay, anyways, whatever. It's just like, I'm like reading this, I'm like, this is my friend. Okay, back to them. Okay. There have been times when I've asked my wife if I can skip family reunions and birthday parties, but she gets very mad at me and says it would be super rude to avoid her family. So when I found out that my out-of-state work trip was the same week as the family vacation, I decided to fib to my wife a bit.
Ooh.
I told my wife that my work trip was 4 days long and that it wouldn't make sense for me to travel to the Airbnb to stay for only 1 day. My wife agreed to this. So I went on the work trip and enjoyed a few days of peace and quiet at our house while my wife enjoyed the vacation with her family. A few weeks went by and I was having some coworkers over for drinks.
Uh-oh.
My wife came home from work early and started chatting with my coworkers. She told them about how wonderful the vacation she had with her family was a few weeks ago, and my coworkers, they ratted them out, asked me why I didn't join. I told them the vacation was during our work trip. My coworkers then said our work trip was only 2 days long, so why didn't I catch the end of the family vacation?
Oof.
The look on my wife's face was murderous. After my coworkers left, my wife started yelling at me, saying I was a major asshole. She called her parents and they sent me angry messages saying they couldn't believe I lied to my wife to avoid a vacation with them. Am I the asshole for lying to my wife about the length of my work trip, even though I knew she wouldn't allow me to skip the family vacation?
Yes. The asshole for lying. I'm just going to say that. However, sidebar.
There's a lot here.
There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you should lie to your wife. You know what I mean? Or significant other. I also don't think that she's being very fair if he's already voiced his opinion on how he feels about family events and things, right?
Okay. There's like, I'm telling you, I don't like hanging out with your family. I don't like doing this. Yet you still drag me to these events.
Yeah. And then guilt tripping him into feeling bad about missing those things. I don't think that's very good either.
I don't think that's good, but like, okay, I'm trying to put myself in her shoes, right? So say you have a partner and like you have a big family, right?
Okay.
And they just, maybe it's not even that they don't like your family. Maybe they're just really introverted. Okay. And they're like, man, I don't want to go to this barbecue. Do we have to go to the barbecue? And so you're like, okay, babe, like you don't have to go. I'll go. Right. And then you keep getting berated like, oh, how come the Hubs isn't here? How come the Hubs isn't here? And then the next time you say, okay, babe, don't have to go. And then again, keep getting asked questions. Where's the hubby? Where's the hubby? So now you're tired of getting those questions. So you're like, come on, please come, like blah, blah, blah. It's only for a couple of hours.
Right.
So like I can see from that standpoint of
I understand
like
that.
why the wifey would want them to be there and ignore the I don't like your family comment, you know?
Right. I mean, there could have been, that's what I mean. There could have been that compromise, right? So he could have gone to the work trip and then come and met up with the family for those last 2 days. That's half of the vacation, right? So I kind of think he is the asshole for lying to his wife about the length of his work trip.
Lying for sure. Yeah.
But like, again, I don't think either one handled them very well, but like my gavel says yes, asshole, but I understand why.
Yeah. I think, you shouldn't lie to your wife or your partner in general, right? Like you should have that open communication and be like, hey, I'm going to extend my work trip. That way I don't have to spend time with your family and your family's none the wiser, right? Like you can tell them that I'm stuck at work, but like between you and me, this is for my own mental health. And then I promise, babe, I'll go to the next barbecue or whatever.
Right. Some sort of compromise could have been reached. I agree.
I'm all about compromise.
I'm all about that too. And communication.
Honestly, all of life's issues could be solved with like a little bit more communication.
A little bit more communication. Yeah, no, I agree. I still like, I do understand why he did what he did, but I still think he's an asshole for lying.
He should have communicated.
All right. So yes.
Gavel.
Asshole.
Judge sounds. Yes, you are the asshole.
This next one is interesting.
Okay.
It is titled Doormat. Okay.
I feel like I know where this is going, but I'm here for it. Okay.
Says, so my wife and I, both 32, have been living at our apartment for 4 years and are both huge horror fans. We have had an Art the Clown doormat from Spirit Halloween for 2 years now. Okay, so like creepy clown.
This
moment,
is not
right?
where I thought this was going at all. They're talking about a literal doormat.
Like a literal doormat.
They're being used as a doormat. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they go on to say it's not a Halloween decoration. It's just what we like. Last month, around the beginning of April, we had some neighbors move in across from us. They have 2 kids. One is a baby and one is like 3 or 4 years old. Okay. The first time we met them was a couple days after they moved in. We were all bringing in groceries and I introduced myself, shook hands, all of that. The dad says, "Still Halloween, huh?" And I just laughed it off. Since then, we've come home 4 times to them flipping our doormat.
What?
And we know it's them because we have a Ring camera.
Wow.
We were fine letting them do it and just flipping it back until a couple days ago when we caught them doing it in person. We asked what the issue was, and apparently their son is super afraid of it, even though the kid was right there and was acting completely fine, not crying or anything. The only one that seemed agitated at all was the mom, who swore at us and rolled her eyes and was just generally unpleasant. Haven't interacted with her much before since. My wife waited until they were inside and flipped it back over. I stayed out with the dad and talked it over with him, and he seemed fine. He said he understood it was our space and he'd talk it over with his wife, and that his son was old enough to understand it couldn't hurt him. This morning we walked out and saw our doormat wasn't even flipped over. It was thrown outside of the stairwell. We live on the 4th floor, so it was a very deliberate thing. My wife wants to report it to management, but I'm just about tired and had enough of this. I kind of want to throw it away, but I also kind of want to keep it. I don't know. I'm just confused, y'all. And that's where it ends.
Crazy. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Literally, my jaw's on the floor. The audacity of those neighbors. What?
Specifically, the wife.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oof.
I would never touch an item from one of my neighbors ever. Nothing.
That's not
Nothing
yours.
could make me want to touch something on your property. No,
not at all.
That sounds like a lawsuit.
That's, I mean, maybe not like lawsuit, but definitely I would bring it to management.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, hey, these people keep touching my property, specifically the wife, and I've already talked to the dad about this. He's already said he's tried to talk to her. It's just this one woman who's not like doing whatever, you know, like I mean, I would even ask to be like, can management offer them a different area of the apartment?
Yeah, that's
for the same
crazy.
price or something, just to like appease them. Be like, oh, we know you're having, you know, like play it off as, oh, we know you're having issues. Let's just move you. But that way everybody's happy. But I don't think this person is not the asshole, and it is not okay for this woman to be touching their stuff.
No, absolutely not.
Wowza.
Crazy.
See, Flora, jaw can't word. No words.
Literally, like, what?
Yeah.
There's a gavel sounds, like the judge and jury's out. We don't even have to discuss it. Not the asshole. Your neighbors are crazy.
Yeah. Could have Zoom called in on this one.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
Okay. Here's another one. This one is fantastic. Okay.
Is it? Okay, I'm here for it.
It's great. Okay. Am I the asshole for honking at another driver who cut in front of me at a drive-thru, and then each time she tried to order? So,
okay.
Let me explain. Well, let me read this here. Okay.
Yeah.
This line at a Starbucks I went to was really long. I was in line for a good maybe 20 minutes until this lady in a Mercedes tried to cut in front of me and like 8 others behind me. I laid in the horn and she tried to block her from cutting. Well, the wording in here is a little weird, but essentially tried to stop her from cutting in line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, she succeeded anyway and flipped the person off. Okay.
What?
Yes. I'm the type of person who will not let someone get away with shit like this. So I waited until she pulled up, and as soon as she tried to order, I honked. She then looked at me with a dirty look and gave me the finger, which I already had a middle finger of my own ready for her. Each time she made an attempt to order something, I honked and sometimes laid on the horn for 3 seconds. I stopped as soon as she drove off. Then we ordered and went about our day. Am I the asshole for doing that?
I mean, the lady in the Mercedes, so entitled. Like,
so entitled.
She's in line for 20 minutes and you're going to cut in front of her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Entitlement for sure. I'm going to say
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think I probably would have done the same thing.
I would have done the same thing too.
I would have done the same thing, or like I would have tailgated the person in front of me so hard that Mercedes lady was not going to cut in front of me.
Like at all.
And if she did, hit me, bitch. Fucking hit me.
Hit me.
I want you to, you know. I have full coverage. Let's do this. Like,
yeah. Right? Oh my gosh. This is honestly, I kind of love the fact that they did this. Like, the pettiness inside of me wants to actually witness something like
oh yeah,
happening.
Like I am so spiteful and I love this. I love this so much. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
We support you. Okay.
We support this behavior.
Can you imagine?
Yes. I mean, there's been times where I am clearly like my blinkers on and I'm turning into like a drive-through. It doesn't have to be Starbucks. It's just any drive-through, right?
Any place, yeah.
And some person just whips right in front of you and you could tell that they sped up, right?
Right. Like truly just trying to be a dick.
Truly just trying to be an asshole. And you're just like, bro, all right. Fine, whatever. But like, I love this one. I might have to implement this in my life. Take notes, Mac.
I hate the most when like stuff like this happens to me on the interstate, right? So I'm driving, I'm trying to make an exit. Like I'll get over with like a mile and a half, you know, so I have time. I'm not cutting it close. We're not Jersey swiping across lanes, right? And I always get like cars that I have my blinker on. They're not letting me in. And I think technically it's illegal to like slow down to try and get over. Like you have to keep going with the speed of traffic. Otherwise, like you are in endangerment. If like, say I'm in the middle lane trying to get into the right lane to get to the exit.
Right.
If I slow to like, let's say 45 to try and cut over.
Yeah.
I am now going 15 miles slower than the pace of traffic and I can cause an accident, right? So I think you can get pulled over for that.
I don't know if it's illegal. It's definitely like endangerment of
a violation.
Violation for sure. I would say, because I've had that here and technically for like adjusting glasses and actually people here, you're not supposed to slow down until you are actually on the exit, unless there's a backup, right?
Oh.
So as soon as you take that exit, as soon as it veers off and you are in the exit lane, that's when you're supposed to be like slowing down. Obviously, if traffic is backed up, you need to like not run into anybody, right? So you gotta like adjust, right? But yeah, I always get aggravated on the on-ramp when you're
I was just thinking about the on-ramp. This is why the fucking on-ramp. This is why the fucking ramp is so long, because we gotta get up to fucking speed.
The on-ramp is supposed to be there for you to be at speed of those around you.
Yes, and when the person
get
going
on the
40,
freeway,
I'm like, oh my fucking, I am stressed. If you're going 40 in the on-ramp and everyone's going fucking 65, 70, oh my God, I am so stressed just thinking about this. I knew exactly where you were going and my heart started racing.
Yes.
I was like, no, I hate this shit.
I hate it. I hate it.
I hate it so much. I literally just had this exact conversation with my partner the other day. We were talking about this.
Or like, the fun one is when you have your blinker on and you're trying to get over, and then they speed up.
Yes,
and not allow you to get over
earlier. They don't let you over when you're trying to get freaking over. And I'm just like, dude, like my exit's right there. I'm not even being a jerk about it. Like, let me over, please. Yeah. And they're just not letting you.
Ugh.
I'm like, why are you like this? Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? It was this person who honked at them at the Starbucks. That's
honestly, fuck the Mercedes lady. Even though, okay, listen, my dream car, y'all, you'll know I made it in life if I have a Mercedes. Like that's my I made it car.
Okay.
Yeah.
My I made it
little
car
SUV. It's so cute.
Is not a Mercedes.
What's your I made it car?
I haven't ever actually had time to think about it.
Girl, you need an okay, next pod, you're going to have an I made it car thought about. Unless you already like have something in your head right now.
Something faster-ish, I guess.
Ish.
I think maybe an I made it car isn't necessarily a car. It would be like someone driving a bus for me.
Ooh, like a party bus?
Like a camper bus, but I have my own personal driver.
Okay, we love that. Little RV.
Little RV moment. Take me somewhere.
Take me somewhere, Alfred. You're secretly Batman. No.
Maybe. You wouldn't know.
Dun dun. Y'all, this has been so much fun.
This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us do something a little different. Next week, we're going to have some fun stuff for you. But as always, I hope we gave you something to noodle on, whether it's those little assholey moments in our own lives or secretly judging the lives of others on the internet.
Yes. This week, I want to leave you to think about how our actions and reactions affect those around us. And maybe, just maybe, empathize with the assholes that are around us.
Mm-hmm. You never know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. And don't forget to join us next week as we dive into art and media and how the world around us subconsciously guides our thoughts. Ooh. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.